Welcome everyone to Yoga with Dogs. My name is Melody. This is Dani, the foster dog, who is about to get a profile up on RSPCA if you would like to adopt her. Today we are doing a beautiful balance and flow class. So we will be moving a little bit differently, playing with balance, playing with movement. So just go to wherever feels good today. To start off the class, if you don't have it handy, grab a couple of blocks and a strap, and we might also grab a chair or be near a wall because we're kind of going to be swaying side to side, balancing quite a bit. So just grab whatever you need to be stable. Come on down into cross-legged. You might have one leg extended, you might have a pillow or a block underneath your tailbone. Find whatever feels good for you. Place one palm up on one knee and the other palm up on the other knee. Send the shoulder blades down the back and find that connection to your breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale, start to find that length in the spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Feel yourself grow taller. And exhale. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones expand. And exhale, we're going to start by drawing our navel towards our spine and really pushing out all the air from our belly, really activating our mula bandha or our core. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones, feel the whole body expand. And exhale, draw the navel towards the spine, really activate the core. Exhaling. Inhale. And exhale, let all the air out and just squeeze it with the lower belly. Inhale. And exhale. A few more breaths like that. Feeling up the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, feel the collarbones, the ribs, and then the belly release, drawing that navel towards the spine. Inhale. And exhale. A little bit of heat, a little bit of activation in the body. And our next inhale, take a big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, bring our palms back to heart center. Inhale. Fingertips touch. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We'll inhale once more. Fingertips up, overhead, and touch. And just bring them in front of us. Come on over into our tabletop position. Take our time. Knees underneath our hips, wrists underneath our shoulders. Really spread the fingertips and play with balance here. Notice the weight connecting into your knees, the tops of your feet, and then every joint, all your knuckles in your hands sway side to side, sway forward and back. And just find your center, find your straight spine here. Draw our navel towards our spine, our shoulder blades are down the back, our neck is long. Breathing. When we're ready, find that nice long spine here. Drop the belly, open up the chest towards the front of the room. Gaze goes up, cow. And exhale, navel to spine, really round out, chin to chest at the last moment, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah, Dani, that's the way. Come back to neutral. Push into our left hand. Open up our right hand to the sky. And exhale, come into our thread the needle, right ear down, right shoulder down. Inhale, push into our left hand, rise on up. Fingertips towards the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach. And exhale, thread and hold here. Just gently breathe. And on that exhale, just draw that navel towards the spine. Feel the hollowing out of the lower belly. So expel air from our body, letting go of all the old energy. When you're ready, push into your left hand, rise on up, place it down, then come into a quick child's pose here, hips towards heels, forehead towards the earth, shoulder blades down the back, and just breathe. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale. Find that connection with your breath, connection to your body. Just find your center of balance. Even notice here where how you're balancing, how the weight connects towards the earth. Just gently sway. And when we're ready, come back into our tabletop position. All weight into our right hand. Open up our left hand to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, push into our right hand. Rise on up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale and hold here. Gently releasing. Drawing that navel towards the spine, hollowing out the lower belly with each exhale. When we're ready, push into the right hand, rise on up. Reach the left hand to the sky and place it back. Find our tabletop position. Make sure our weight is evenly distributed. When we're ready, we're going to push our right leg away, holding here and breathing. Feeling the engagement of our glute. Imagine we're pushing into a wall behind us. And if you'd like to go a little bit further, completely optional, take the left hand forward as well. So find that activity in your navel towards spine. Find the balance between your knee and hand. And when we're ready, we're going to take our left elbow to the side and our right knee out to the side, bending that knee. So we're opening up to the side and then placing it back down. Beautiful, guys. Find that balance again. Spread weight evenly between the hands and knees. And when we're ready, send that left foot back. Activate that glute. So you might just stay here or you might send that right hand forward as well. It's a bit more fun. And then we're going to gently send the right elbow out to the side, the left knee out to the side, elbow and knees are bent, holding here and down. Find that length in the spine, draw our navel towards our spine so we're active here. Weight is distributed evenly between all our wrists. When we're ready, right leg back, hold. Left hand forward if you want. Elbow to the side, knee to the side. Hold here and lower. You'll feel a bit of prana, a bit of shaky shake in the body. It means we're moving, we're focusing on those little stabilizer muscles, so that's great. When we're ready, left leg back. Glute is active, right hand can go forward. Try and align the shoulders and the hips so they're still straight. Weight is even in all of those knuckles. Elbow to side, knee to side, hold here, really open up the body, and then lower down. Really nice. Once more, right leg forward, left hand forward, option of the left hand. Out to the side, holding, and then down. Left and right, holding here, square the shoulders, square the hips, elbow to the side, knee to the side, play here. And then down. Beautiful. Take a little cat-cow. Move gently with the body. You might sway the hips side to side. And when we're ready, we're going to walk our hands in towards our knees. Tuck our navel towards our spine. So we're holding out that lower belly. Roll on up. Big arm circle, hands up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale back to heart center. Continue to flow with your breath here. We're in a flow class. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Now you stay where you are. I'm just going to face this way so you can see me. Now we're going to play here. Inhale, send our right hand to the right and our left knee to the left. Play here. Then back to center. Find length. And we're going to send our left hand to the left and our right knee to the right. And back to center. Right and left. Back to center. Left and right. And back to center. And it could just be a millimeter lifting off the ground here. Or we can go quite far. Just play. Notice the sense of movement. Side to side. We've just gone forward and back. So we're just playing, balancing. If we fall out, it doesn't matter. One more, left and down. Right hand to the right. And back. I nearly fell over there. And then one more, left and back. Beautiful. Find our center here. Tuck our navel towards our spine. Shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, big arm circle up overhead. Fingertips touch. And exhale, back to heart center. Gently place your hands in front of you. Walk them forward, back into your tabletop. Tuck our toes under, and you guessed it, we're coming into our downward facing dog. So really make sure the weight is evenly distributed in our fingertips. Send our hips up and away. Really mount our chest towards our thighs here and pedal the heels. So lower one heel and then the other. Gently massaging out our hips, our lower back. Breathing, moving and connecting with the rise and fall of our breath. Beautiful. One more each side. Lower the right heels. And then come back, lower the left. And find our stillness here. Send our shoulder blades down the back. Our navel is still towards our spine. Our kneecaps are on. Bend our knees generously. Look towards our hands and take little steps up into our forward fold. So walk our feet towards our hands. It's all a compromise. It might take a bit of time to get here. So bend your knees as generously as your knees so your belly can rest on your thighs and your neck and shoulders can release so they're not crunched up. You might grab your shins or even grab your big toes. Shake the head yes or no just to release any tension. When you're ready, rebound energy. So push into all four corners of the feet. Bend the knees, navel towards spine, roll on up. Vertebra by vertebra. Hands wide, up overhead, fingertips touch. And palms back to heart center. Place our thumbs and our sternum. Step our big toes together. So our big toes are together, heels are slightly apart. And breathe here. Inhale, push down through all four corners of the feet. And exhale, find a little bit of stillness. Inhale, feel your legs, your spine start to grow a little taller. And exhale, find that center of balance. Inhale, see if your shoulder blades can go down the back. The neck is long. Radiate energy throughout the crown of the head. And exhale. Find that silence, that place of balance in the body and the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And on our exhale, we're still activating our lower belly, drawing our navel towards our spine, just getting all energy out. Really helps to protect our lower back. Inhale. And exhale. So when you're ready, open your eyes if you've had them closed. Take our hands towards our sides, and we're going to play here with balance in a standing position as well. So inhale, find length. Exhale, right hand to the side, left foot comes out to the side. Just play here. And then come back to center. Inhale, find length. And exhale, left hand out to the side, right foot out to the side. Just play. And then back to center. Inhale and exhale, right and left. Back to center. Inhale, left hand, right foot. Back to center. Now we're going to play forward and back here. Inhale, find length. Right hand forward, left hand back, left foot back just a little bit. And then back to heart center. Left hand forward, right foot back. You might point those toes back. Once more, right hand forward, left foot back. Back to center. Left hand forward, right hand back. Back to center. Beautiful big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, back to heart center. Once more, inhale. And exhale. One more big arm circle, up overhead, fingertips touch, and then come up onto your tippy toes this time. Balance, 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 balance. And exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Feet come back down to the ground. One more, inhale, see if you can come up onto your tippy toes this time. And exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to start with our flow, our vinyasa. So inhale, come up onto our tippy toes. And exhale, you can come back down to flat feet or on your tippy toes, fold forward. Inhale, hands on shins, come up to the tops of our knees, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees generously, plant our hands down, step one foot back and then the other, coming into our plank position. And exhale, lowering down. Untuck the toes, press into the tops of the toes, the hips and the hands come on up to cobra. And exhale, lower. When we're ready, make our way into our child's pose, nice and slow. Forehead to the earth, releasing. And when we're ready, tuck our toes under, push into all 5 fingertips, send our hips up and away, coming into our downward facing dog. Breathing here, squeeze the kneecaps and the shoulder blades down the back. The neck is long. When we're ready, we're going to gently put weight into our left foot. Lift our right foot up just off the ground a moment, so you just balance here and play. We might start to kick that heel up towards the sky. Wherever we are, we're going to try and bring our knee towards our nose, roll into a plank position, and then get that right foot through in towards our hands. Now we're coming into a lunge position here, so option 1 is for that knee down. Actually, we'll all take option 1 to start with. Inhale, rising up, so navel towards spine. You can use your knee to help you come on up. Hands wide, up overhead. And exhale, sink, crescent lunge. Flow here with our breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When we're ready, inhale, find length. And exhale, we're going to sweep our hands behind us. Our crown of the head goes forward into an arrow pose. Inhale, come on up. And then exhale, sweep the hands towards the back of the room. Crown of the head goes towards the front of the room. Inhale. One more. Coming into your arrow pose. And sweep on up. Hands wide, down beside you. Open up the chest, palms facing forward. And then gently bring them back in line with your feet. Tuck these toes under if they're not. Lift that back knee. Front foot to meet the back and go through our flow. So plank. Chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Come up into our cobra. And exhale, lower. Hey, Dani. Come into our child's pose and take our time, forehead to earth, breathing here. And when we're ready, send our hips up and away. Press into all 5 fingertips, shoulder blades down the back, elbow creases shining in towards one another. And just be in your downward facing dog. When you're ready, put weight into our right foot and just play here. Lift those left toes. You might take them off the ground for a moment or send the heel up and away. And exhale, bring that knee towards your nose. Bring that left foot in between your hand, coming into our lunge. We'll all come down onto the back knee for the first one. When we're ready, hands onto our knee, rise up into our crescent lunge. So up, hands up overhead. And just flow here. Inhale, find a little bit more length. Exhale, sink. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can stay here or come into your arrow pose with me. Inhale, finding length. And exhale, sending our hands behind us, our crown of the head coming forward. Inhale. And exhale into our arrow. Inhale. And exhale. When we're ready, rise on up. Take our hands wide. Frame that front foot. Lift that back knee. And go through your flow. Or just skip it. Come into your child's pose. Or if you'd like, plank, chaturanga. And tuck the toes. Come into your cobra. And exhale, lower. Make your way into your child's pose. Everyone take that time to center, time to find that connection with the earth before we come on up into all our knuckles, toes and fingers into our downward facing dog. You might feel that you can open the heart further towards the knees a little bit now. The crown of the head's coming further towards the earth. If your knees are bent, you might be able to straighten the knees a little bit more. Squeeze the kneecaps. Breathing here. And when we're ready, bend our knees, look towards our hands and take those little steps up into our forward fold. Relaxing and releasing, swaying side to side if that feels good for you. You might shake the head yes or no to release any tension. When ready, weight into all 4 corners of our feet. Bend our knees generously, draw our navel towards our spine, roll on up. Vertebra by vertebra, hands wide, up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, back to heart center. Place our thumb on our sternum, big toes together. Find that balance for all 4 corners of the feet. Find that connection to the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale, grow a little taller. Right hand to the side, left foot to the side, balance. And come back to center. Find length and exhale, left hand to the side, right foot to the side. And back to center. Right and left. And back to center. Left and right. And back to center. Now we're going to go forward and back. Right hand forward, left foot back. And back to center. Left hand forward, right foot back. And back to center. Right hand forward, left foot back. And back to center. Left hand forward and right foot back to center. Then you go that one more and you can just come slightly or come in to a variation of your warrior 3, kicking that left foot back, that right hand forward. Straight line. Then come back to center. Left hand forward, right hand back, balance here. Really squeeze all kneecaps. Activate our glutes. Nice and strong. And back to center. It's okay if we fall out. Big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. and back to heart center. One more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, up onto our tippy toes this time. Practice and play with our balance. And exhale. One more, inhale, come up onto our tippy toes, fingertips touch above our head. And exhale. Inhale, big arm circle, and then coming back into our flow. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come up into our halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees, plant our hands, come back into our plank or half plank, whatever feels good for you. Find that length in our spine wherever we are and lower down, chaturanga. Untuck the toes, come up into our cobra. And exhale, lower. And when you're ready, make your way back into your child's pose. Breathing and releasing here. Finding your connection to your breath, your body. It's a beautiful introspective pose. It allows us to really check in with ourselves. And when we're ready, tuck our toes, press into our hands, come on up into your downward facing dog. Now we're going to place weight into our left foot, lift our right foot up just a moment. We're just going to play here, lift the toes up. We might lift the heel up. And when we're ready, knee to nose, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze here before we put that foot through in between our hands. We might have to wriggle it here. Take our time. Now, option one is to come down onto that knee into our crescent lunge. Now, if you would like something a little bit more active, there is no obligation to do this, so just come to wherever feels good. You can keep that back knee active, navel towards spine, really push into your toes and roll on up. Hands up into your crescent lunge. Exhale, sink. Push that back heel away. Activate this back thigh. Wherever we are flowing, inhale, find length. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Shoulder blades are down the back. Tailbone is tucked. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to stay like this, or you can come into your arrow pose with me. So inhale, find length. And exhale, we're going to send the hands back, the crown of the head forward. Then inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands back, crown of the head forward, arrow pose, nice and strong. Inhale. One more, exhale, hold here, nice and strong. And then come on up. Now you can stay like this or come with me one more into your arrow, hold here nice and strong, and then come back up. Keep our left arm long, our palms are together, and we're going to get our left elbow to come over onto our right knee, coming into a twist. Now if you're not on that back knee and you want to lower it, you more than can, or you can keep it active. Coming into our Pravita Parsvakonasana, our twisted side angle. So inhale, find length here, really activate the legs, find your balance. And exhale, soften in the jaw, soften in the shoulders. When we're ready, we're going to get our hands to frame this front foot. Front foot meets the back, plank, chaturanga, come up into our cobra. And exhale, lower. Make your way into your child's pose. Everyone relax here for 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more beautiful, deep, full, nourishing breath. And exhale, soften and release. When you're ready, tuck the toes under, press into the hands, come up into your downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, find a little bit more length in the spine. And exhale, see if you can see the heels a bit closer towards the earth. When we're ready, weight into our right foot, left heel just comes off the ground for a moment. Just play here, balance. You might be able to kick that heel all the way into the air. And then exhale, knee to nose, breathing here. Bring that foot through in between our hands into our crescent lunge. So we can bring that knee down, or we can activate this back leg, push that back heel away. Rise on up, core is on, hands above and sink. Beautiful crescent lunge. Inhale, find a little bit more length. Bring that back heel forward. And then exhale, push it away, sink a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. So your variations is that you can be on this knee or just be in your crescent lunge, having your hands on your knee, finding wherever feels good for you. One more, inhale and exhale. Now we're going on to our arrows if you want to come with me. So inhale, find length, and exhale, send the hands back, the crown of the head forward. Inhale, rise up, and exhale into your arrow. Inhale, and exhale, balance here, find your poise, rise on up. Oh, so good. Right arm long, right shoulder coming to our right elbow, coming to our left knee. Revolving here, you can come down onto that back knee into our Pravita Parsvakonasana, our twisted side angle pose. Shoulder blades are down the back, core is strong, legs are strong, jaw and shoulders are soft. When we're ready, gently bring your hands to frame that front foot. Wriggle it back and go through your flow. Plank, chaturanga. Come up into your cobra. And exhale, lower. Make your way back to your child's pose for 3 breaths. Relaxing and releasing here, swaying side to side. And when we're ready, make our way into our downward facing dog. Tucking our toes under, walking our knees into hip distance if they're not already, pushing into the hands, coming on up. Beautiful. When we're all ready, bend our knees, look towards our hands, walk on into our forward fold. Relax generously, sway side to side. Push into all 4 corners of the feet, really bend our knees, rise on up. Hands wide, up, overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Big arm circle up overhead. I'm going to face this way so you can see me. And exhale, hands back to heart center. So we're going to play here, right hand forward, left foot to the side, balance. And come back to center. Left hand, right foot. And back to center. Right and left. And back to center. Big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. Exhale, palms back to heart center. Thumbs on our sternum, shoulder blades down the back. Find that stillness. Find that balance and that peace. Gently transfer all the weight into our left foot. Lift our right knee up off the ground. Just play here for a moment. I'm going to open it up out to the side. Bring that foot to our calf or even bring it to our thigh, either just above or below our knee. So find where feels good for you. Find length in the spine. Find a drishti, a spot where you're not moving, or that isn't moving, so not me. And just focus on the rise and fall of your breath. Ground down through all 4 corners of your feet. Find length in your spine. You might take your branches up overhead. Find that space between effort and effortlessness It's not all effort, you'll feel the softness in the movement. And when we're ready, hands on hips, come on down. Give yourself a wriggle and a shake. And lift your left toes up. Place that foot on the calf or on the thigh or just down on the ground. Find your center, ground down through all four corners of your left foot. And bring our hands to heart center. Find that length, ground down through all four corners of that right foot. Activate that kneecap, activate that calf. Feel the spine grow long. And breathe. Take your branches up overhead. Sway, move, do whatever feels good for you. When we're ready, bring our hands back to hips. Lower that foot down slowly. Back onto the ground. Big arm circle all together, fingertips touch. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, come up to the tops of the knees. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees generously, plant our hands and make our way down onto the mat. Relaxing and releasing here, using your arms as pillows. Finding that effortlessness side of balance, allowing the muscles to just melt off your bones, melt into the earth below. When we're ready, we're just going to gently walk our elbows underneath our shoulders. Open up our chest. Gently breathing here. Inhale, finding length. And exhale, softening and releasing. Inhale. And exhale, our beautiful Sphinx pose. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, walk the elbows wide, come on down to the mat. And we're not going to do anything fancy, we're just going to, sorry darling, roll on over. Relax on down, feet are relaxed on the mat. And just find that connection to the rise and fall of your breath. When you're ready, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Little rock side to side. Bring the left knee in to join the right. Give yourself a luxurious lower back massage, rocking and releasing here. And when we're ready, place the soles of the feet onto the ground. And we're just going to gently windscreen wipe the knees side to side. And length on your inhale and exhale, take them towards the right. Inhale back to center and exhale, take them towards the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring the knees back up to center. Walk the feet in towards the glutes. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. And one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Find that connection to the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones rise. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Allow the body to find that effortlessness, that melting into the earth below with each passing rise and fall of your breath. When you're ready, gently bring the knees together. Bring your knees back in towards your chest. One more big hug. Make your way slowly up into seated. You might rock back and forth or come on up, however suits you. When we're ready, we'll take one big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale back to heart center. Place our thumbs on our sternum. And thank yourself for turning up on the mat today. You've done a very dynamic balance class, getting all those little interconnecting balancing muscles working for greater stability and growth. So thank you for stepping on the mat with me. I hope you enjoyed the class, sending you lots of love and gratitude. Namaste.